Alright, check it out. In this video, I'll be cutting out the floor of the box because I'm gonna do a raised bed floor. I'm also gonna be making it a short bed because it's a long bed currently. So these are the tools I'm gonna use. Let's get to cut it out.
Man, you done fucked it up, player.
This it. I regret it already.
You fucked it up. I ain't even cut all the way through.
Oh, she going up. Huh? Does it have more or what? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, she out. Yeah, no desconectamos nada de los lights. Huh?
I don't even think none of that's connected. Oh yeah, it's right there. Let me get the punch.
Sheesh, she off. We're gonna have a flat bed now. You know?
And the overhead, show the overhead. That we lift. So shit don't fall off.
Yeah. That way nothing pushes against us, you know, when we ride and load it. Alright, so I got the box rolled into the garage using this cart I haven't already made. That was for the flare side, if you know, you know. And I went ahead and cut off the whole floor because I'm gonna be going with a raised bed floor. But before I do all that, this is a long bed. I'm gonna have to be trimming it to a short bed and a half because I'm gonna be throwing it on a Crown Vic chassis. So Crown Vic's basically, depending on how you set it up, it should be like a short bed. Some people don't cut the back. I don't think I'm gonna cut the back because I'm trying to keep the patina. So right now I'm gonna measure how much I need to take out of this. So yeah, I'm gonna go measure the car. Center mark is basically 41 inches to the front of the cab. So that's my center mark for my wheel well. That's how much I need to leave to the front of the bed. So here's the inner fender well, the inner tub of the box. It measures 36 inches, so half of 36 is 18. You can see that little mark I made right there at 18. Oh well, the tape measure will move. But that's 18 marked right there in the center. So all I gotta do is, since I already found my center mark, all I gotta do is 41 inches to the front. And again, this is based off the way I set up my cab on the Crown Vic chassis, so it might be different from yours. So 41 roughly. That's how much it needs to be. So I also made a mark somewhere on there. And I came up with 13 inches in total. So I'm gonna end up cutting here somewhere right here. See those marks? They're not the greatest, but 13 roughly. That's where 41 was at. So I basically cut 13 a foot bed. So I'm not sure which way. I've seen some people cut it down right here and they leave a cut mark, but I'm thinking about cutting it at the edge. So I'm trying to keep as much patina as I can without trying to mess it up too much. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna cut it, but in total I need to shorten it 13 inches, I think. We'll see. So I went ahead and took off the trims off the bed. But before I start cutting it, I'm gonna weld in this bracing. I'm gonna just tack it in the inside, so when I remove the front piece, it doesn't move or anything. So I gotta clean the metal so I can tack it, and then once I tack it, I'm gonna start cutting. So I already marked 13 inches from the edge all the way down. So you can see all them marks, that's 13 inches. And over here, it was 13 inches because it has a little contour right here. So in order to get that same contour, I'm gonna just trace it with the tape, cut it out, and place it over here. I'm gonna show you right now when I do it. So I just finished cutting it out. I stuck it right here next to the other one. So as you can see, the line's right next to it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and run a tape line all the way down now. And that should give me my cut mark. So I got my tape mark all the way down. Should be a straight line. Here's the other side already marked. I drew a little scissors so I know that I have to cut this side. And that's me doing a burnout. That's the smoke. I'm gonna start cutting.
Make prolific confessions into the master plan. I feel like they will never let me shine. What do you need to say that feels so grand? Why is yours so much better than mine? I gotta wait in line for you to feel me. I got to hold my time for the healing. I got to take a back seat, are you kidding? I got to grab my chance cause it's fleeting. Cause this just feels like yesterday. Just feels like yesterday. Oh, this just feels like yesterday. Oh, this just feels like yesterday. Hey.
Se le dio derecha. No, la muchacha. No, la muchacha ya todo lo que batallamos para sacar la derecha. Dale. That's why it was heavy. Oh, where do I put it?
Oh, not all the rust.
I'm gonna have to sweep my bag, man. I'm gonna have to sweep.
Look at all that rust. It just fell from it. Damn, she's cut though.
She's off.
That's the box. That's what's left. That's crazy. Now that it's cut, I'm gonna clean it up with the sanding disc or whatever it's called, and just clean up the edge so it won't be sharp. Now I got the box all strapped up. I had to use a jack to get the engine hoist under the little cart, but now it's on there. You can see it's lifting. You can hear the rope stretching. It's heavy still. I'm gonna test it on, see how it fits. I'm gonna add this little woofer to the hoist because she heavy. Even though we cut up everything off of it already, she's still heavy. I'll show you how it looks on this side. Pretty much got it. Still gotta take off the toes. But I'm finna test it on like that, see how it fits. I just rolled the cart out. Now I'm finna roll the car in. I got the car in place. Got the bed hovered over, I'm floating. I'm I'm gonna just go back. So as you're seeing, I tried to test fit in the box already, but it didn't fit at all. So I didn't even record it. So what happened is the tubs are a no-go, so I'm gonna have to cut those out. That's a no-go. Some of this floor piece has to come out still, but for the cut from a long bit, I feel like it's gonna be pretty good. I feel like it's gonna fit good. But let me cut this out and then I'll see how it fits. Already took off the tubs, so now I just gotta cut this piece off and the back piece, test fit again. Alright, so I just cut off the braces that it has for the bedside. Forgot to cut them, so I cut them off. Now that piece is removed. Now I just gotta cut this piece in the front, same as the back. It's basically gonna leave nothing left. So let me start cutting it. Alright, let's try this again. I already took off the rear crash bar as well. Let's see how it fits now.
No. Ok, ahí ya pegó. ¿Ah? Es que ahora necesitamos que hacer tilt.
No, there's this carpet right here. That's what's pushing it.
¿Eh?
Look at that little. Alright, ¿está agua?
Dale. Dale, dale. Ay. I gotta tilt it.
Alright, click on that. Push once it's on. Alright, because we're about to screw.
We're gonna fuck this hell up.
So.
I probably wasn't even recorded.
Oh, it looks like they got a lip in. Look at it. It's crazy. It didn't want to fit because the fenders have to be rolled. But I squeezed it in between the tires and I basically got it to sit this far. Still has a gap, so it needs to be pushed forward with the wheel gap. Like I said, it has to be pushed forward still. But it's pretty much how it's gonna look. Get the box on. I do gotta cut the exhaust because it's poking out through the top of the bed. I'm gonna cut it off, relocate it. That's gonna be later. For right now, I'm just trim it back so I could be able to push it forward because it's already hidden. So that way I can see how it actually fits. I'm gonna cut it off. But she's on there. She's a schlong bed. Alright, now that I got the bed on it, I did tuck it up underneath the frame, and it's just being held on by like this rope I tied it with so it wouldn't fall, so I could stay in place. It's basically lined up. It just has to go up from the back. But the original Crown Vic floor, which is the trunk part of it, is not letting it go up. And I don't want to keep cutting the bed, so it's gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to cut it. So I'm gonna trim that out and then try to get it in place. But that's how it is, all laid out. Still gonna move a little bit forward, but it's basically where it's gonna be at. Still gotta put that front piece back on. Now that I checked that the bed's gonna fit, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the end off of the bed so I can reattach the part that I cut off. So in total, that's what's gonna be getting cut off. So I'll be cutting along the edge so I could go ahead and weld it to the seam that I left over there. If you've seen, the edge of the bed was basically just cut straight like this. So I'm gonna make it go through the inside and basically just tack weld it in place. So I'm gonna get this trimmed out. It's gonna be a lot of cutting because it still has the inside of it, part of it. So once I get that cut out, I'll show y'all how I'm welding it. Basically cut off both sides. Just gotta trim that little last bit so you come off. Now it has a back piece free. Here I got it all cut out. It's just the skin part basically of the back piece of the bed, the one that lays behind the cab. So I cut it right against the seam because as y'all seen, the other part is just cut straight. So this is the part we're gonna get rid of. This side. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This seam is just cut straight, so I need something to cover this part up. And also, right here kind of bows in. It basically has no support, so that's what I'm gonna add that piece back onto the front, so it can have that bed look like it was originally. So now the next process is gonna be tacking it all in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bed, and then I'm gonna slap that piece on there and see how it fits afterwards. So let me take off the bed and get everything ready. Alright, so I got the front piece of the box right here. There's the box already taken off, and I'm gonna have to cut a notch at the top of the lip. So this brace, I'm gonna leave it. I was able to cut around it, so it's gonna basically go tucked in here. So I'm gonna cut that so it can fit, and I'll start tacking it in place. Alright, so check it out. This 4 I've gotten. Have it just sitting in place. I still gotta do a little bit of trimming, but the seam is basically gonna get pushed together and welded. Same with this side. So basically looks like if I would've just cut it right now, but that's the piece that's gonna go back welded. That's how it looks with the front piece. It looks like a box again. Just looks like I trimmed out the bed floor. And I'm gonna be welding the insides as well. So let me just trim it and I'll start welding. So far how it's looking. Still gotta push it close together on this side. This side we gotta still fix. You can see how it bulges out. Let's get in there.
Make prolific confessions into the master plan. I feel like they will never let me shine. What do you need to say that feels so grand? Why is yours so much better than mine? I gotta wait in line for you to feel me. I got to hold my time for your healing. I got to take a back seat, are you kidding? I got to grab my chance cause it's fleeting. Cause this just feels like yesterday. This just feels like yesterday. Oh, this just feels.
So here it is already tacked all around. I even tacked it on the insides. So it looks. Just the gap all the way around. You can see the text right there. You can see how it's all put up, even on the inside. Like that. So I'm finna test fit it once again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take off the tape to see how it's gonna look, because the tape was burning and it was burning through the paint. So I'm gonna remove that, see how it looks. All right, so I turned the truck around. I already threw the bed on it. That's how it looks though. All right, update. As you can see, the wheel is basically tucking almost all the way up to the bed side, but there's a problem. It might look like it cleared because I already went ahead and rolled the lip on the bed side, but the main issue here is that where these two bed sides meet, the top part and the bottom, there's like a pinch weld, or where the two pieces basically came together on the inside. But I already went ahead and trimmed all that back so the wheel can clear, and it's still not enough room. So what I'm gonna have to do is either shorten the rear end or find a different diff that works. This was too wide. Way too close. So I'm gonna have to be going with a narrower rear end. So let's see what I find. All right, so this is the diff I ended up going with. I am gonna be installing it, and that way the box can fit 100%, but that's not gonna be in this video. You're gonna have to stay tuned, watch the next one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.